Hello NewTubers, how's it going? This is Bloodseek and this is my game tips video. This game tip video is about how to prevent spawn switching in Team Deathmatch. Now this takes a bit of a sacrifice because one player needs to be camping in your own spawn, and you also need the dedication of your team to not go too far across the map. Now in Call of Duty Black Ops, well, in most games, there's an invisible line in the middle, and your team should not pass that line, because once they start passing that line, they're going to start spawning on. They're going to start spawning on the other side, and the enemy is going to be spawning on the exact opposite side where you just were spawning at. So that's how spawn switching is created. So what you need to do is get one guy to camp in your very own spawn. And this doesn't work for all maps. It works for more smaller maps like Array, Nuketown, Firing Range, and small maps to medium range maps like that. It doesn't really help too much on Array. Now, if you can see here, I am camping in the back of my spawn. It's something that me and my friends came up with. One guy sits back in the spawn, so it prevents spawn switching. And my luck, this is my turn to sit in the spawn. And you want someone that is good, because you often get teams that will. Yeah, he was looking for me. You often get teams that will try to spawn camp you, so they'll rush to your spawn, and you need somebody that will sit there and has a good enough skill to actually defend themselves. And the reason I chose this game is because it's the only one I have saved, and I actually do pretty good in it. And we are losing for the most of this map. Not map. Bad English right there. For most of this game. But we're able to come back. And see, right here, my team actually started spawning on the other side. I mean, started going to the other side. They crossed that invisible line. So, even though I was still at my spawn, I still had guys spawning right on me. And if your team keeps crossing that line, you can have a problem with people keep on spawning right next to you, and this is going to get you killed. But Array is probably the easiest map to do it on, prevent spawn switching. Nuketown is probably the second easiest, and I guess Firing Range is also pretty easy. Now, as you can see here, the enemy team keeps on trying to spawn camp us, and I'm able to hold them off. That's why you want a good player to be able to hold these people off. I love the commando. I can't wait till I get it again. And we were able to get the lead because of this. And then we lost the lead. Now I call my chopper gunner, or Huey. Sorry, I can never seem to get those things right. That's something, I'm going to say it again. You want one guy in your spawn, and make sure your team is not past that invisible line in the middle. And if you do that, everything will work great. And yeah, I only got one kill with that chopper gunner. This is the problem with this map. This is not very chopper gunner friendly. I always recommend dogs if you want to go for a high kill streak. If not, go for Blackbird or Napalm Strike, because I hate Napalm Strike and Mortar Strike. Probably every five times I use it, I get a kill. And I hate the RC car too. This is my first time using it. And it's a great way to get kills, but I just feel really cheap when I use it. And Blackbird's a good kill streak to have because it shows where your teammates are. I mean, not your teammates, your enemy is at, and it can help you get a higher kill streak. And don't be afraid to pick the spawn you want to camp at. The reason I picked this one is it's so much easier to defend, easier to kill people, and it's easier to hide if you need to. So thank you for watching. I was 18 and 3. Please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe.